beginning to look a whole lot like Christmas here on Afternoon Express. And you know, to bring in that Christmas spread and make sure that it's 10 out of 10, we have got our guest chef, Bass.
How's it going?
Now, Bass, you look incredible. So this looks almost as good as you, honey.
Thank you.
Do you want to show me how to make it? He can't take a compliment.
Caught me off guard there, Pali, but it's all good. I'm going to definitely show you how to get this done. Prawn cocktail.
Yep.
Every Christmas celebration, everybody has a prawn cocktail. People started getting bored of it, so we're going to take it up just a little bit.
Yeah, and on that note, I mean, from 1960s to 1980s, there's only been one starter that you could serve to get your dinner party off to a swing. It's prawn cocktail, baby. It is back, and today we're going to be giving it a 2021 twist with a sriracha clover mayo sauce. Dumi, tell us more, honey.
Yo, like, I think Bass is the one who's going to be leading this one, because when you mentioned the fact that we're putting some sriracha in there, I was sold.
I'm here for it because also sometimes it tends to be so bland, so we're just going to add that sriracha to give it a little bit of a kick. So I'm going to start the sauce already. So we got our sriracha over here. I'm going to pop that in our bowl. Just some seasoning, salt, pepper, liquor in there. Then we've got some yogurt, just plain yogurt.
Okay.
You pop that into the bowl.
Now, what's the sriracha flavors and the way it looks for some of our viewers who are not foodies? What is sriracha?
Sriracha is basically a chili sauce, to say it very plainly. And then we're going to put in some cucumber in there as well.
I feel like there's a missing ingredient there with that, because you know, like a prawn cocktail is not a prawn cocktail without the touch of mayonnaise. So I'm going to go in with my Clover Classic mayonnaise over there.
Okay.
And we've chosen to go with the light one because you've obviously got two different, or rather three different levels of tanginess there. We've got the mild, medium, and the strong. So we're just adding it in there because it'll enhance those flavors that you already have in your mixture.
Perfect. And Bass, you also spoke about the fact that sriracha is a chili sauce. So being able to play with those flavors just to balance it, I'm sure, is quite key.
Definitely. So what happens is, because the Clover Classic mayo is quite creamy, it's going to also, for people who's maybe scared for the sriracha sauce, it's going to just cool it down just a little bit. So you get the kick, but it's not too hectic.
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
And anybody who knows me knows that I'm just obsessed with mayo. Mayo and everything. Mayo in tea, mayo in coffee, mayo in porridge, everything. Mayo.
Wait, are you the type of person that would even add mayo to a bake? Because I also know you love your pastries, honey.
Listen, yes, so actually, I just saw people make a mayo cake. So because mayonnaise is basically eggs and oil.
Basically.
Easy fix.
That's quite literally a baker's dream. Okay, so now back to our prawn cocktail. Those prawns look incredible.
Amazing. So all we did with this was just peel them, devein them, and I'm just going to chop them up and then pop them into our
the mixture.
there, and then Tumi's going to do the things.
Yeah, now you've also decided to add a nice base flavor here by adding avos to the base of your prawn cocktail. So it starts off with our avo that I've just mashed up in here. I've got some salt. I've also added some pepper. And then into this, I'm going in with a bit of our coriander. I know that some people find coriander as an acquired taste, but I absolutely love the coriander. And I love the fact that it'll actually enhance the flavors of the prawn inside of this prawn cocktail. So when you get the flavors of the prawns with the mayo, the Clover Classic mayo, and then the coriander, then the creaminess of the avo, it'll all just work together and give you a nice flavor burst and just make sure that you actually enjoy your prawn cocktail.
I mean, this is a starter, but I could probably just devour an entire bowl full of this. This is delicious.
It could be your main, you say. I mean, you could decide on the portion that you serve, and it could maybe become a main as well. I really like main.
How about I add some of this prawn cocktail? Think of with a toasted slice of like chow butter, bread. You add it on top, so you can enjoy it for any time, any snacking enjoyment, or you can have it as a starter, like how we did today.
But like you said, on the bread, or even like a Melba toast or something, and serve it as canapes for your guests when they arrive for Christmas.
Yes, delicious. This is really, really good. Also, making sure that you cook your prawns very, very well and perfectly each time. Dumia?
Yes, that's very important, because the one thing you do not want is whenever we're working with seafood or chicken, you want to make sure that it's cooked through, and you want to make sure that you get the flavors from it, but also don't overcook it. You don't want it to be overcooked. You want to still maintain the integrity of it, but luckily, because we've got our Clover Classic mayonnaise and those flavors in there, you'll be able to get all the moisture from the sauce that we've got in there. So even if it's a little dry, you'll still be able to, you know, resurrect it with the flavors of that beautiful sauce.
Let me move this aside for you, child, because this looks incredible.
Amazing.
It truly looks like a party in a glass. So if you want to get in on all this fun this Christmas, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
There is a classic mayonnaise that brings out the traditional French in 3 levels of tanginess. The mild classic, the medium classic, the strong classic. Tangy the way you love it.
Made with love by Clover.